Hawkins County home, never to be seen again. TBI investigators say the search for Summer Wells is still active and they refuse to call the case cold. In tonight's Appalachian Unsolved, 10 News anchor Brittany Bailey talks to Summer's father and looks into why the search efforts so far have come up empty.
It's the face that launched 1,000 tips, searches, social media posts, conspiracy theories, and one big question: what happened to Summer Wells?
She could be being tormented every day, tortured every day. She could be locked in a basement with chains. She could be going the rounds with drug dealers. There's all kinds of things, but there is a small bit of hope that she could be with possibly someone who cares about her. We don't know.
These are the thoughts that run through the mind of Summer's father, Don Wells. He says in the years since his daughter disappeared, he's been treated like everything from a grieving father to a prime suspect.
We don't pay no attention to them because they have no idea. We can't go there because that's just a waste of time.
So you can say you had nothing to do with your daughter's disappearance?
I absolutely can. A lot of times in our misery at night when we can't sleep, we'd befriend somebody on Facebook and we'd talk back and forth, and then they'd come out and say, "Where's your daughter? We know you had something to do with it." And it would just rip your heart out more than it's already ripped out.
Many people have speculated what they think has happened in this case. The difficult part of speculation is that if we as investigators speculate and focus our efforts in one direction, we're making a huge mistake.
TBI investigators say they have to explore all possibilities, from Summer wandering away to her being kidnapped.
We look for children when most people aren't. And this case is one that we've just not been able to overcome, and it's troubling.
This case has been troubling for nearly everyone who has followed it, including many who didn't even know Summer personally. Summer disappeared from her home on Ben Hill Road in the Beech Creek community of Hawkins County around 6:30 p.m. on June 15, 2021.
Both Chad Arnold and mother of Summer, Candace Bly, have both agreed she was looking for Summer by 4:30 that day.
Authorities set off on an exhaustive search lasting late into the night. And just after midnight on June 16th, the TBI issued an endangered child alert. Around 12 hours later, that was upgraded to an Amber Alert, which is still active today. In the days that followed, crews searched more than 3,000 acres using helicopters, planes, drones, and scent tracking dogs. Then, in June of 2023, 2 years after Summer went missing, the TBI released an enhanced age progression photo of what Summer might look like. Today, she would be 8 years old.
We have thrown everything that we know to throw at this case, and we haven't had the answers that we need to get. We know we'll get them, but we don't have them today. When I see the picture of Summer Wells, I see my daughter. And I can tell you that if my daughter was missing, I would sure hope that somebody was looking for her every day.
Do you feel like you'll ever see your daughter again?
Eventually. I don't know about in this life, but eventually, yeah.
You may remember, back in July of 2021, the Department of Children's Services confirmed Summer's brothers were removed from the home. Don Wells tells 10 News he and Candace recently signed over their parental rights to the boys. We did reach out to DCS for comment, but we're told DCS could not release case-specific information. We also reached out to the Hawkins County Sheriff for this story. The sheriff declined an interview, but said the case is still a priority and will continue to be until Summer is found.
If you have any information on this case, you can contact the East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers at the number on your screen.